welcome back to the channel. It's Deborah here with Well Budgeting, and we're gonna hop right into today's video. If this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe here over at Well Budgeting. Focus on things like savings challenges, money management, debt payoff, sinking funds, cash stuffing, budgeting, the whole 9 yards, okay? And so that's content that you're into and you just like a down-to-earth, just fun channel, not too much pressure, real laid back, real chill. This is a channel for you. So go ahead and subscribe. We're going to go in today. I'm sure you've seen the title of the video, but I want to get better with tracking my bills in 2025. I don't know if you've watched my previous video. If you didn't, go ahead and watch that video when I talk about things that I'm going to do differently in 2025 that I didn't do in 2024. One of them was to be on top of my bills when they're due, amount, whether or not they're auto pay or not. So I'm going to go ahead and develop me a tracker. I printed this right from offline. I looked up free printable bill trackers. I don't know where I got this from, but it was so cute. And so if you need one, just do what I did, honey. Google printable bill trackers. And this one should come up at some point. Again, I don't know who it's from. There's no name on it. I just printed it out and I laminated it so that I can reuse this over and over again, because some of the bills that I have, hold on. You needed me? No. Okay. Some of the bills that I have are, oh, I just noticed they have little doggies. Okay, who is this from? Y'all gonna make me go and look. It's two little cute little dogs in this corner. Oh, that's so stinking cute. Oh, wow. You know how you got it. Sometimes you miss the little details. I didn't even know that was there until just now. Anyway, I laminated it because some of the bills that I have are debts and I want to be able to just wipe them off when they're done and call it a day. This is here because I just wanted to show you the freebies that I have. This is my Steward Well Savings Challenge book. This holds all of my size 8.5 by 11 challenges. Okay, so this is Walking by Faith. This is a freebie in the shop. I printed it out. For we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. This is, you're gonna put how much you'll do for the walking, how much you'll do for the faith, and you'll just color those in. And then the second one is grow through what you go through, and it's just some seeds. You'll calculate how much you want. You could do a roll and save. You could do you specify which these ones, how much these are going to be, how much these are going to be. You can specify each petal. It's literally up to you how you want to do this challenge. I left it open. I left it blank. Do you want to color these down here as well? It's literally up to you what you want to do with this savings challenge. I didn't want to put any stipulations on it. You go ahead, you download it, you figure it out. Both of these are freebies, and I decided to do basic, simple colors so that if you print it out, when you print it out on your own, you don't have to worry about having a whole lot of ink at home. You could just do black and white if you'd like to, and it would still look just as beautiful. And then, just the Road to Vacations challenge. This is expired in my shop. I don't have this in my shop anymore, but because it's my challenge and I still have it, I'm going to keep it. It saves you $460. Slides and scales we'll get to. This is a self-care scratch off that I made, and something that I'm saving for Holy Convocation. Then the Christmas Savings Challenge. This is also in my, if you purchase the budget book, talking about budget book, store budget book, then this is also in that as well. And then I have the Denomination Savings Challenge, which is also in the budget book. Just wanted to show you that. Those are freebies. Oh, that's what I might do. You know what? Speaking of that, since this is discontinued in the shop, I might go ahead and just add it as a freebie. So look for that to be coming to the website soon as a freebie that you can go ahead and pick up if you would like to save a little bit extra for vacation. So let's hop right into this. Oh, they're right here. I'm going to grab all of my markers. I was not going to do this like laminated, but I figured I might as well so that I can keep reusing it and don't have to waste my colored ink because it's not cheap. All right, so let's start. I'm going to go ahead. I do want to color code them. So I have my bills listed off to the side. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly. So I'm going to start off with the bills that are for personal use, okay? And that would be, let's do rent, phone bill. You sound like my mother popping some popcorn. I'm gonna go get some after this. Car payment. Hopefully you can see this. And then car insurance. I would recommend this process if you are anything like me and you know that the bills are coming out, but I pay all of my bills, you know, as soon as I get paid, I try to knock them out of the park. But so I don't actually really know the exact dates that things are due. Doing this process required me to go and actually look at when things are being withdrawn from my account, when they are due, when they are set to renew, and all of that, so that I can specify this here and know this exact due date. I would recommend everybody doing this, honestly. And then Xfinity. Then I want to tackle subscriptions. Let's see, I'll make subscriptions blue. So that's like Amazon, that's like Netflix, things like this. I have Disney Plus. I have Apple Music. I have iCloud. I have Worship Tracks Plus. I also have, I feel like I'm missing a subscription. Amazon, Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple Music, iCloud, Worship Tracks. That might be all of them, actually. That might be all of them. If I'm missing any, I'll come back. I don't think that I am. Now I want to do my debts and my credit cards. So I have MasterCard 1, and these are the FPB ones that y'all see me budgeting for. So MasterCard 1 and MasterCard 2. I have 2 MasterCards that I need to pay off this year. The second one got to go first. And then I also have Portfolio Recovery. Now, I do have Catapult and Resurgent that you all have seen me budget for. Resurgent will be done at the end of January, and Catapult will be done the first pay that I get in February. So I'm not going to put them down here because I've already budgeted that. So I don't need to be reminded of that every month. I already know when it's going to come out. So these are the ones that are recurring right now. And these are the ones that I want to make sure that I focus on this year. I'm missing one for personal, which is self. So I'm just going to add it down here. Sorry, guys. You know, I got to hit y'all at least once in the video. I'm going to put self down here, even though I wish I would have put it up there, but it's okay. Then I have, there is something on here that's causing my pen to glide. What's that? Looks like a piece of hair or something. Okay. Then, okay, so my debts are finished. So now I'm going to do business expenses. I'll do that in let me do that in brown. So this is Shopify. This is Cricut. This is Video Shop. This is my P.O. box. I'm going to slide this over because that's finished. I'm going to go to my next sheet. This is my resident agent. This is Microsoft. This is Canva. And this is Shopify domain. which is different from my Shopify bundle down here. Okay, so let's see, do I have any more? Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, I'm counting my bills over here, making sure that there's the same amount over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I'm missing one for my business, and that is GoodNotes. GoodNotes is where I test out all of my, I'm sure you've heard about GoodNotes, but it's where I test out all of my, goodness gracious. It's where I test out all of my digital products. Goodness. I don't know how my mind just went blank like that. I test out my digital products. So like my budget book, I'll print it out. And then I use my GoodNotes to make sure that digital budget stickers work on it. Make sure that all the links are clickable, that are supposed to be clickable, things like that. So that's what I use GoodNotes for. Okay, so now I'm going to go through and I'm just going to fill out when the bills are due. And I'm going to do it in the color that, hopefully this thing it's not making y'all dizzy. I'm going to just match the colors. So I'm just going to go through. Rent is due the 3rd of every month. The phone bill is due the 2nd. Car payment is due the 2nd. Car insurance is due the 13th. Xfinity is due the 18th. And I'm just going to go ahead and do self while I'm here. Self is due the 22nd. Oh. Okay, and rent is $1,000. The phone bill is $165. I'm going to keep it at that, even though it's going to change because my iPad will be paid off. So it's going to go down about $30, but I'm just going to keep it at $165 for now, because if anything, if I keep it at $165, if anything, I'll just put that extra money towards next month's bill. Car payment is $624. Car insurance is $250. And Xfinity is $151 per month. It's $150 and some change, but I always budget $151. And then myself is $25 every month. So now let's go to the subscriptions. Amazon. This is the one that really be getting me, y'all. Okay. Amazon is due the 25th. And if you look at my, like after you see me do this, go and look at my last budget. Them dates probably don't line up. And that's because I was putting down when I'm going to pay it after I get paid versus when it's actually due. So there's probably only a few that are actually shown on the due date, but the other ones are probably just thrown the day after I got paid or the day that I get paid. But I want to be more detailed. So these dates probably won't line up with my last budget for January, but that's okay because moving forward, they will line up here. I'm going to keep this in my budget book so that I can always make sure that I reference it. This is due the 1st of every month. And after a while, I want to be able to have this information to my memory to the point where somebody can ask, when is your Disney Plus due? And I'll know that Disney Plus is due on the 12th of every month, right? Okay. Apple Music is due the 11th. iCloud is due the 30th. And then Worship Tracks Plus is due the 11th. Okay. My credit, oh, how about I add the prices, right? Amazon is $8. That's for Amazon Prime, and I am a student. Netflix is due, oh, that I already said that. That's $17. It's $16 and some change, but I just round up. Disney Plus is $11.65. Apple Music is I'm going to put $7.50 just for tax purposes. I don't know what it actually is. iCloud is exactly $9.99. And then Worship Tracks Plus is $31.79. You'll always see me budget that as $32 because it's just, I might as well. I try to not do the cents when I'm budgeting. Try to keep it as whole numbers. It's easier for me to do, honey. Okay. So now the credit cards. Let's go ahead and, okay, take a look at that. My first MasterCard is due on the 25th of every month. And then my second one is due the 22nd. And then Portfolio Recovery, that's actually due on the 31st, but not every month has a 31st. So the last day of the month. I just put that there, the last day of the month, because like for February, it's only 28 days. It's due on the 28th, right? But this is not going to last long anyway. So I only have about 3 more payments to make on this and then I'm done. So I'm not worried about that. My MasterCard number 1, that is $51. The minimums are definitely less than $51, but I'm paying more than the minimums. So that's that. $133 towards portfolio. I put $51 towards both credit cards. I think the minimum for the first one is like 30 something and the minimum for the second one is like 42, but I just put 51 in both. Let's see. Shabba. Okay, so now let's go to the business expenses. Some of these are annual, so you'll see me put that down as well. Shopify is due the 11th of every month. Cricut is annually, and it's due October 15th. Okay. Video Shop is annual, and it's due June 9th. P.O. Box, that's quarterly. And that's due on the 15th of the month. The next time that that's due is in March. So I'm just going to put a dot here, a little small dot here in the corner so that I know that that's the next time that will need to be paid. Okay, I'm going to slide this over. I might as well do, oh, Jesus. I might as well do the prices while I'm here. Shopify for my bundle is $41. That's the basic bundle. Cricut is $101.63. It's like $99, but then, you know, the taxes and the fees and extra stuff brings it to $101. Video Shop is $25.43. This is for obviously editing my YouTube videos. Sorry, I got to take something off of me. Editing my YouTube videos as well as like for marketing purposes when I need to edit a video or something like that to post it. P.O. Box is currently $73, but it sent an email saying it's going up, which I don't know why, but okay. My resident agent, oh no. I just messed that up. How long is it going to take for this to dry? Hold on, y'all. I hope that it dries. If not, I might have to do it in Sharpie. Jeez. My resident agent, that is due. That's annual. And I'm just going to put February the 28th because that's when I plan to pay it next. They tried to take it out in December, but that was dead. So I'm going to do it in February, and then I guess it'll be due annually after that. I don't know. We'll see. Microsoft is due the 25th of every month. Canva is due the last day of the month. It's due the 31st, but I just need to make sure it's, again, the same thing with portfolio recovery. Not every month have a 31st, so the last day is good. Okay, and then Shopify domain, that's not due until April 2027. And then Good Notes, that is annual. And that is May 29th. And I'm going to put a dot here. March, April, May. I'll put a dot here. Okay, so as you can see, my bills, my business bills, which are the ones that are in brown, majority of them are on annual, and that's intentional because I want to be able to sit down and do it at one time, right? Like just pay for it for the year. I don't have to worry about it anymore. So yeah, but what I have been doing is using my personal money to fund these, which I'm going to change in 2025. Oh my goodness. Which we're going to change this year. So the money that I get from sales, the first thing I'm going to do before I go out and buy another product, before I launch another product, is make sure that these bills are filled up. Okay. My resident agent is $250. I don't know where I got $290 from. Let me see if I can get that off really quickly. Alrighty. That's $250. Then Microsoft is only $8 a month. Canva is $13.77 a month. I just paid it. That's why I know the specificity of it. Shopify domain is only $16. Good Notes is, I think it's only like $9. Oh, it's $10.59 with taxes included. So those are my bills. Those are my bills. Rent, I'm going to go ahead. It is not on auto pay, but I'm going to check it off for January because it was paid. My car payment, I'm going to check it off for January because it has been paid. My car insurance, I'm going to check it off for January because it has been paid. What else have I paid for this month? Okay, I haven't paid anything else yet for this month. Have I? No. Okay, I haven't paid anything else for this month. As you can see, and this is another thing for how this becomes helpful. One second. This also becomes helpful because it's showing me where the bulk of my bills come out. And as I'm looking here, the majority of my bills come out in my first pay of the month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 bills come out the first of the month. Oh, well, maybe the end of the month is the heaviest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, okay, so yeah, so more of my bills, it's not too far off from one another, but it lets you know, number one, what your bills are, when they're due, the frequency of them, and where the majority of your bills come out in your pay, okay? Mine seemingly looks pretty even. I have the same amount in the beginning of, like at the first pay that need to come out in the second pay. However, the prices are a lot smaller. So even though it's about the same amount that will come out of each pay, it's top heavy, I'm sure, in the first of the month as far as expenses are concerned, because that $629 bill by itself is a lot. Plus the $250 for insurance. Like my car note and my car insurance yeah, that's pretty heavy. So the rest of it in the month will be, a little less expensive. But yeah, so those are my bills. That's how my bill tracker is set up. I will let this dry and then I'm going to put it in my budget book. And you're going to see this most likely every month when I sit down to budget until I can get a routine remembrance of when the bills are due. You're going to see me pull this out just so that I do not forget. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. I love you all. Again, I recommend doing this if you need to get a basic understanding of your bills, and so that you don't forget any, especially those annual ones, child, because those annual ones, because they're not so frequent or as frequent, they can definitely be easily forgotten. So I would just say find a one central place where you can write them all down and stay on top of all of them. I found this online for free, so you can go ahead and just Google you a bill tracker. Until next time, guys, you'll have a great week. I love you all, and God bless you.